video, we are going to discuss about how we can separate different components of mixture. Now we have learned that most of the natural substances, they are not chemically pure, right? They are in an impure state. So there are different methods of separation that can be used to separate this individual component from their mixture. So separation is पॉसिबल अगर दो मिक्सचर को हम सेपरेट कर सकते हैं. हेटेरोजेनियस मिक्सचर्स कैन बी सेपरेटेड by respective constituent by simple physical method like washing or magnetism, solubility, decanting or hand picking or sieving. These are some of the physical methods through which we can separate the component of the mixture. But there are also some special techniques which are used for the separation of the component of the mixture. That is evaporation, centrifugation, separating funnels, sublimation, chromatography and distillation. These are few methods to separate the component of mixture, whether they are miscible or immiscible. So now we will see each and every method of this separation technique in a detail. Now let's see how we can separate colored component, that is dye, from blue or a black ink. Now the pen that we use for writing contain ink, right? Blue color का ink हो या black color का ink हो, तो वो ink क्या होता है? Actually it's a colored dye mixed with the water. अगर blue है तो इसमें blue color की dye होगी, black होगी तो black color की dye होगी या any color. So this is nothing but a dye mixed with the water, then it forms a ink. And we can separate this colored component from ink by the process known as evaporation. So what is evaporation? Evaporation is a simple process of conversion of water into water vapor. Evaporation एक बहुत ही सिंपल प्रोसेस है जिससे जब हम पानी को भाप में कन्वर्ट करते हैं तो उसको हम evaporation बोलते हैं. And this evaporation method is used to separate any colored component. So to perform this experiment, what we need, just have a look. We need a beaker, a watch glass, few drops of ink, a tripod stand and a burner. Steps we can perform here. We have to first fill this beaker with the water. Then we will put a watch glass on the top of this beaker and add a few drops of ink on it. Now we will start the burner and supply heat. Important point to be noted here is that we are not supplying heat डायरेक्टली टू द वॉच ग्लास. हम वॉच ग्लास को डायरेक्ट हीट सप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हैं. हम पहले बीकर के अंदर का जो पानी है उसको हम गर्म कर रहे हैं. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द हीट जनरेटेड इनसाइड द बीकर, दिस heat is supplied to the watch glass, and because of the heat the water in the dye starts to evaporate. जब ये वॉच ग्लास गर्म होता है तो डाई में जो पानी है वो इवेपोरेट होना शुरू होता है. सो द प्रोसेस ऑफ इवेपोरेशन स्टार्ट. नाउ कंटिन्यू सप्लाइंग हीट, और हमें तब तक हीट सप्लाई करना है जब तक सारा का सारा पानी इवेपोरेट ना हो गया हो. When you will notice that no more evaporation is going on or no more vapors are seen, then what happens? Stop the burner. And now when we observe this watch glass, we will see that only the colored dye is left. जब सारा का सारा पानी evaporate हो जाएगा तो हम क्या देखेंगे? तो ब्लू कलर का या ब्लैक कलर का या जो भी कलर का कंपोनेंट है वो सिर्फ इस वॉच ग्लास में है. So ink is nothing but a mixture of dye in a water. So if I want to separate the volatile component from its non-volatile, then I have to use a method of evaporation. Volatile component का मतलब होता है एक ऐसा component जो बहुत easily evaporate हो जाता है जब उसको हम heat supply करते हैं. Here ink is a mixture of dye and water. Water get easily evaporate. Water जो होता है वो volatile component है और वो बहुत इजीली भाप बन जाता है. बट डाई जो होता है वो नॉन वॉलेटाइल होता है, तो वो इवेपोरेट नहीं होता, और जो इवेपोरेट नहीं होता वो एज अ रेसिड्यू नीचे रह जाता है. So in this way, through the process of evaporation, we can separate the component. Even the separation of the salt from the sea water is also an example of evaporation. So evaporation एक simple process है जिससे हम volatile component को non-volatile component से अलग कर सकते हैं. Yeah, important thing you have to remember is a volatile component and a non-volatile component. जो चीज evaporate हो सकती है वो evaporate हो जाएगी और जो evaporate नहीं होगी वो नीचे रह जाएगा as a residue. So if both the component are volatile, अगर दोनों की दोनों चीजें भाप बन जाती है तो उसको हम evaporation method से separate नहीं कर सकते. So this is the process how we can separate any colored component from its constituent. Now next we will see how we can separate cream from milk. दूध में से मलाई को कैसे निकाल सकते हैं? And we can separate this cream from milk by a process known as centrifugation. So what is centrifugation? Centrifugation is a process of separating substances of different densities from a mixture with the help of centrifuge. मतलब हम दो substance को अलग कर सकते हैं on the basis of their density. जो liquid ज़्यादा heavy होगी वो नीचे की तरफ रह जाएगा और जो हल्की होगी वो ऊपर की तरफ रह जाएगा जब उसको हम centrifuge machine में डालेंगे. Centrifuge machine is a high rotating machine. Like this is a centrifuge machine for separating cream from milk. This is a centrifuge machine used in a clinical laboratory for testing of any blood test or a urine test. Now what happens when we rotate this centrifuge machine? The centrifugal force is exerted, which takes the mixture away from the center against the wall of the container. और इससे एक सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स तैयार होता है. उस सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स से क्या होता है, जो भी लिक्विड या जो भी कंपोनेंट जिसकी डेंसिटी ज्यादा होती है दैट गेट फोर्स डाउन टू द बॉटम ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर टेस्ट ट्यूब और अ पर्टिकुलर कंटेनर, और जो भी हल्की डेंसिटी की होती है दैट रिमेन एट द टॉप. Now you can separate the cream from milk in your home also. अगर आपके पास सेंट्रीफ्यूगल मशीन नहीं है तो you can use a milk churner. और उसमें भी क्या होता है कि जब आप उसमें मिल्क डालते हो और उसको स्पीड से घुमाते हो तो जो मिल्क होता है वो नीचे रह जाता है और जो क्रीम होता है वो ऊपर हो जाता है. Even you can use your mixer grinder. Very simple. Mixer grinder सबके घर में होता है. And that also you can perform if you take a full cream milk. Like full cream milk अगर आप लेते हो और आप उसको मिक्सी में डालो और उसको full speed में घुमाओ for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. What you will observe is that कि ऊपर उसका creamy part आ गया. If you touch, you can feel the soft part. क्रीम जो होती है वो हल्की होती है, lighter in density. That is why it rises up. और मिल्क जो होती है कंपेयर टू क्रीम उसकी डेंसिटी ज्यादा होती है, इसलिए वो नीचे की तरफ रह जाती है. इट इज फोर्स टू द बॉटम ऑफ द योर मिक्सर जार और अ मिक्सर ग्राइंडर जार. सो इन दिस वे यू कैन सेपरेट द मिल्क फ्रॉम द cream from the milk. Now same techniques are used in pathology lab also. When doctors want to perform any blood test or a urine test तो उसमें भी ऐसे ही होते हैं कि टेस्ट ट्यूब में जो होते हैं वो सैंपल को लिया जाता है. And this is a type of a centrifugal machines which are used in a laboratory. इसको बंद कर देते हैं और इसको बहुत स्पीड में रोटेट करते हैं. Like it take thousands of rotation per minute. और उससे क्या होता है, जो भी सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स होते हैं या जो भी हायर डेंसिटी के पार्टिकल्स होते हैं इन द ब्लड और इन द यूरिन, दे गेट सेटल डाउन एट द बॉटम एंड द लाइटर कंपोनेंट्स एंड द लाइटर डेंसिटीज they remain at the top. So this way we can separate cream from milk. Now the same principle is used in the, as I told, diagnostic laboratory for performing blood or a urine test. These principles are used in a dairy or a home to separate butter from ghee, and also in the washing machine. Washing machine also uses the principle of centrifugation to clean the clothes. जब washing machine speed पे घूमता है तो dirt होते हैं, they get settled down at the bottom and they exit through the outlet. और जो कपड़े होते हैं वो ऊपर रह जाते हैं. और इसी तरीके से washing machine भी centrifugal principle पे काम करता है. Now in the next video I will show you how centrifugal process can be done to separate the muddy water or a calcium hydroxide solution. What you need here, a centrifugal machine, this is a muddy water and this is a calcium hydroxide solution. Okay, now these are the test tubes used for conducting this experiment. We will take the muddy water in 2 test tubes slowly, and then we will put it in a test tube holder and keep it in the centrifugal machine. As you can see here in this video. Now we will take calcium hydroxide solution and also perform the same process. Put it in a test tube and then we will put this test tube in a test tube holder and we will keep it in this centrifugal machine. See how it is performed? And the next step, what we have to do here, rotate this centrifugal machine for time 1 से 2 मिनट तक इसको बहुत स्पीड में हमें इसको रोटेट करना है. After rotation, just let the test tube to settle down and then you can observe that in a muddy water solution, the mud settle down at the bottom. Same with calcium hydroxide also. The calcium or a tuna gets settled down at the bottom of the test tube, which shows that the liquid or which shows that the component with a higher density settle down at the bottom of the test tube and the component which are the lighter density remains at the top. This is a simple principle of centrifugal force and centrifugation to separate any lighter density from the heavier density. Now let's see how we can separate a mixture of 2 immiscible liquid. What do you mean by immiscible liquid? Actually, liquid can be described in 2 ways, that is miscible and immiscible. Miscible liquid are those liquid which dissolve with each other, like ink and water. ऐसे liquid जो बिल्कुल मिक्स हो जाते हैं और एक सिंगल फेज बन जाते हैं. It is not possible to separate that miscible liquid through any simple process. आपको बिल्कुल वो एक जैसा ही दिखेगा. But immiscible liquid are those liquid which won't mix with each other to give a single phase, like oil and water. आप उनको अगर मिक्स भी कर दोगे and if they are left undisturbed for some time, they will form a layer. Oil separate out from the water. Oil अलग हो जाता है, water अलग हो जाता है. So such type of liquids are called immiscible liquid, and this immiscible liquid is separated using separating funnel. Separating funnel is an instrument that I use to separate immiscible type of liquid. Let's see how we can perform this experiment. We have to take a mixture of kerosene oil and water. As we know that kerosene oil and water do not mix with each other, so they are immiscible liquid. Take a separating funnel, pour kerosene and water in the separating funnel. Now keep it undisturbed for some time. After some time, what we can observe, kerosene float on the top and water is left at the bottom of the separating funnel, right? Kerosene की density कम है, kerosene is of a lower density, and that is why it float on the top of the separating funnel, whereas water as compared to kerosene oil have a higher density and therefore it sit down at the bottom. Now what happens, slowly open this stopcock and let the water flow out. इस water को निकलने दो. And as soon as kerosene oil reaches the stopcock level, close this stopcock. So in this way we can separate oil or kerosene oil from water. Such type of principles are used in the separation of oil and water, in the extraction of iron from its ore. Iron from its ore means when iron is extracted, it is not extracted in a pure form. आयरन को जब निकाला जाता है या एक्सट्रैक्शन जब होता है तो वो प्योर फॉर्म में नहीं होता है, वो बहुत सारे इम्प्योरिटीज़ के साथ मिक्स होते हैं. और ये इम्प्योरिटीज़ क्या होते हैं? लाइटर्स होते हैं. वो स्लैग बनाया जाता है, उनको मिक्सअप किया जाता है, उनका बहुत सारे सोल्यूशन के साथ उसको जब मिक्स करते हैं तो वो स्लैग तैयार होता है. And the lighter slag, it is removed from the top of the furnace, whereas the molten iron, जब उसको बहुत ज़्यादा हीट सप्लाई करते हैं तो स्लैग ऊपर रह जाता है और जो आयरन होता है लिक्विड स्टेट में जो आयरन होता है that is remain at the bottom in the furnace. So in this way, two immiscible liquids form a different layers according to their density. जो भी कम डेंसिटी की होती है वो ऊपर रह जाती है और ज़्यादा डेंसिटी की जो रहती है वो नीचे रह जाती है. एंड thus two immiscible liquid can be separated. So this is the way we can separate any type of two immiscible liquid using a separating furnace or using the same principle, whether it is oil or water or whether it is kerosene or water or whether it is in the extraction of iron from its ore.